Hey guys, this is Martin again and welcome back to our web mini-series around most useful tools for penetration testers and bug bounty hunters. So today I'm going to show you a tool called CyberChef. And the CyberChef is a project by the GCHQ, the Government Communication Headquarters in the UK, which is effectively one of the intelligence services in the United Kingdom, right? So they have created a bunch of really useful pen testing and security tools, and it's running here on github.io, but you can also download it locally and then run it on your local Kali Linux machine. So I usually do everything locally when it comes to things like that, because if it's bug bounty, it's okay, usually most of the time, to use public tools because the information is already public and stuff. However, if you're in a penetration testing engagement and the customer does not want any of their output or any of their, like confidential information to be put into a third-party website, you better run this locally and then run it in a container, destroy it after the engagement, or retain it as per compliance requirements, like whatever is required. But this is open source, right? This is not closed source. It's a complete free tool and stuff. What it does, it makes your life easier, basically. So say I put in my input Martin, and I wanna put this into base64 format. So I just put this in here. I have it in base64 format, right? Like super cool, super easy. You can have like a script tag, right? Like, so your standard cross-site scripting payload, script alert 0, and you try to fire this against a target, and it denies it because there's a WAF or filter or whatever. So what happens if I URL encode this, right? Like, so go URL encode, boom, move this in here, and you have it in URL encoded in the output column, right? So that still doesn't work. What do I do now? Well, let's double URL encode it, right? Like, just put it in once more and you have it double URL encoded. Super easy, super nice. I'm not saying you cannot do this elsewhere, right? Like, you have always an alternative tool for things, but here you have everything in one place. So if I put in Martin, for example, and I want to see the MD5 hash, for example, on this specific function, so I would simply do this, right? Like, I get the MD5 output. So it's super nice, it's super easy, it's super powerful. Like, I highly encourage you to go through all these options here. It also supports like encryption, so if you want to, for example, encrypt or decrypt something, and the cool thing here in the recipe is, like, you can do one function first and then a second one and then a third one and then the fourth one, and it works in reverse, right? Like, where I use it often is I use the input, and then I basically, if I found something and I don't know what this is, like it's a token or it's something cryptic, right? So I try to use CyberChef to decrypt it and things like that. And so highly useful, in my opinion. So I recommend you check it out. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next video.